Okay, I hope everybody's getting into the new stream. So I changed some of the latency settings. So hopefully that should reduce the lag. We'll give some people time to find it. Does everybody still see the chat for the last stream? All right, it looks like more people are starting to find it and get into the new chat. All right, let's see if this fixes things. Because I changed the latency settings, and I think that might have something to do with it. I don't think my internet can handle the ultra low latency right now. Alright, so it seems like everybody's finding the new stream now, so that's good. Now I can just pop out the new chat, and we can continue. Still really spotty. Well, I will see what I can do this week about getting it better. Privyet. Still glitchy. I mean, it's I'm never gonna notice anything because I only see myself in real time. Just go slow for us. Yeah, I mean, I have been pretty slow tonight. I've been pretty tired, unless I just know the answer right away. Alright, so I'm guessing we're just somewhere over in Russia. Somewhere over here. Central Asia? Oh man, I did guess that it was near China. See, like I said, it felt like there was a little bit of Chinese influence. If it were the ISP. Well, my internet is not as fast as it's supposed to be. I still need to talk to my landlord about that and get it figured out. But hey, it's a bumpy stream for a bumpy week. Faye, come here. Faye hardly even noticed that the power was out. The only difference for her was just that her fountain, her little water fountain that cycles through water, it wasn't cycling water. It was just still water. She didn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to drink still water. She's so pampered. Alright, so now we're going to do some world cities. Are we live? Yeah. More dark naps. Yeah, it got really dark and really cold. That's the thing. So, like, Monday, I was out working, and it was 90 degrees on Monday. And then, come Tuesday, it was like 40 degrees and super windy. And, like, that's what caused the insane winds. So, like, Monday I was really hot, and Tuesday I was freezing. Alright, so this is clearly some kind of South American city. I mean, we're doing world cities, and I don't think that this is Mexico City, honestly. But, hey, I guess we'll see if we can figure something out. Looks like we got everybody moved over to this new stream, so... Again with the palm trees. Yeah, of course. Hotel Mary Ray. Man, I don't know. Bodegas Baboy Sade CV. Does this mean anything? Is this narrowing down like a country? It's been raining a lot for you. Man, even with our massive rainstorms, I saw like no wind. It was so weird. Gigantic storm, but it was all dry. It was like a dry hurricane. Pemix. Yeah, I don't know. Cities like this, they're just... I don't know what to do. I can't read any of the signs, and I can't find any major city sign names anywhere. A tree fell on your car? A tree fell on the car of the person across the street from me. And a tree fell on somebody's house just down the street from me. In fact, it's still like that right now. They haven't cleaned it up yet. We're in Chetumal, Mexico? Huh, okay. I'll take your word for it. I just want to get out of here. But yeah, I saw quite a bit of destruction. Like, I mean, I had nothing to do with no power, so I just went driving around taking pictures. Like, most of the parks, especially. Something about really big open areas. You know, like, big open areas with huge old trees there. Like, just a bunch of the old trees got knocked over. Okay, where is Chetumal? Oh, that's a tiny little resort town. Okay, I can find that then. Oh, there we go. Hey, you got it. You got that one right. Just north of Belize. Ah, yeah, Belize. I forget Belize is its own country. It almost sounds just like a city name. Like like Cancun. Is Cancun its own country? I don't think it is. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. Does the stream seem better to a lot of people? I know there were a lot of complaints before, so hopefully it's a little bit better. Okay, so we're still in World Cities. Sao Paulo. Huh. Well, that made it a little easy. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Hey, for once, it's a Brazil one that wasn't a big pain to figure out. Red man. That's an interesting stop signal. Norway. Yeah, this does look a little bit like Norway, you know? Especially with all of the tropical themes here. Norway's all about that equator lifestyle. I hear a lot about Sao Paulo. I think that my dad's family lived in Sao Paulo for a while. Like, I'm talking like 40 years ago. But yeah, they lived in Sao Paulo for a couple years, I think. That sounds right. Alright, we got Sao Paulo. Sometimes this game just gives you the answer. Other times, I just want to give up. Furniture, beauty service, service. You know, half of this I'm just like, these look like English words. Some of them do, and then half of them don't. Is this like France? I mean, it looks like they use euros. This definitely is a European city. Italian? Okay. Aldo Manuzio. Faye, why don't you go see what's happening? Alright, everyone's saying it's Italy. Now we gotta figure out what city in Italy. What's Sicily? I'm just in some back alleys right now. Lots of graffiti. Come on, take me to a major site. Yeah, it's Italian. Okay, what is this place then? I kind of wonder with stuff like this, is this just some ancient archway? And they just like, well, let's just build around it. The city won't let us tear it down anything older than 100 years old. So, we'll just build around it. I mean, it's a kind of a nice looking place, I guess, other than all the vandalism. But it's hard to say. Could be businesses, catering, yeah. Naples. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any bias towards any city in Italy. I mean, I'll probably just pick one of these because it's close, kind of in the middle. It was Rome. Dang, that was Rome? Just like the back-end suburbs of Rome. I guess we didn't see any notable landmarks. Yeah, it was Rome, Italy, and nobody could figure that out. You'd think that would be an easy one. This also looks European. Possibly the Netherlands or Germany. Wait, is that a flag? Oh, it's the UK. Yeah, the architecture did make me think it was the UK, but I thought I saw other language things, so I kind of changed my mind. I mean, I guess it could be Ireland. Yeah, this looks very English. Just look at the sky. It's the most English sky imaginable. They love their castles. Assembly Fest. What is the Assembly Festival? Does somebody want to figure that out? Figure out what city we're in? It's Edinburgh, Scotland, Southern Coast, Edinburgh. Everyone's pointing out a different spot. So, I mean, Edinburgh, Scotland would make sense. But yeah, I actually do like the look of this place. I like the old bricks. I wouldn't really want to live here. Just so much trouble comes up with trying to live in places that are really old. Alright, people are saying it's Edinburgh, so I believe you. I'm just looking around. But yeah, I've heard from people that live in really historic buildings, which is like half of European cities. Like, even if your house is falling apart, you're not allowed to renovate it because the government's like, nope, that's a historic building, you can't tamper with it. And you're like, but the place is like destroyed. So, oh yeah, the University of Edinburgh. I think that's some confirmation right there. I also think it's kind of funny when you got like modern shops put in these historic buildings. It's like, well, part of it is new. Can we teach you to pronounce it better? Edinburgh, Heisenberg, Edinburgh, Edinburgh. Who cares? We got 49.97 on it. Wait, did that say Atlanta? Actually, oh, that's not Atlanta. Atalaya. Dang, that's a lot of A's in that word. Every other letter. This is another South American, maybe Central American. Of course, a senator. Looks Spanish. Man, I've got a bunch of videos I need to make this week. It kind of sucks, but it's weird. When you've got no power for a whole week, you're like, I can't do anything. But at the same time, you're like, well, I guess I can't really feel guilty for not doing anything. I mean, everybody else is just going to have to wait. But yeah, I was seriously like, well, I'll stream if I have internet by then, if I have power. But I just had the feeling all week that's like, it's just never gonna come back. Universidad Loyola, Universidad Plena. Es tu tiempo. Where is Loyola? I mean, that's probably a university. Cumbia... Madrid? What? You're saying this is Spain? Something tells me this is not Spain. Just by the look of the blurred faces of the people here. They look too dark to be Spain. Latin America? Loyola. Feria de Contrataciones Municipales. Peru, Bolivia? I have a lot of people telling me the name of the place, but like nobody seems to know where it is. Bolivia, La Paz is the capital. So you're saying you think we're in La Paz? All right, I'll believe you guys then. This one's on you. All right, we got it. You guys got it. Dang, look at that. We got every single one right except for Rome. I picked Florence and it was Rome. You know, as a world cities game, you know, you'd really expect Rome to be like one of the top 10. And yet we just couldn't figure it out. Well, actually, let's do the daily challenge now. Might as well. Looks like we got some stiff competition. Be lucky to get in the top 7. Alright, the timer is on. Okay, there's a big river, and I'm guessing that's not the Colorado River. Oh, I do not have high hopes for this one. What is this? Some foreign 007 remake? Philippines? I don't know. I was thinking it was like Brazil. I guess Philippines would make sense too. But man, this I'm kind of scared. I don't think we're gonna get a great score on this one. We don't have so much time. I don't think it's Kenya. I don't think it's in Africa. It looks... Ah, man, I can't even tell if it's like... Okay, it's Indonesia. Alright, so we've got multiple people saying Indonesia, so that seems reassuring. Little goats. Indonesia's kind of spread out, though. Turut Burudasida Wali Sumsel Wali Jambi. Go back to that sign. Which sign? There's lots of signs. I mean, I can't really see much of that one. Nepal. Alright, so you're saying we're in Indonesia. Okay. We could be somewhere around here, I think. I mean, we're next to a massive river. But, I mean, it takes a long time to look for rivers going through cities. Alright, I'll go back and try and find a sign. That's not the right one. I've only got 40 seconds left. Okay. Click to juicy. Yeah, this is kind of a tricky one. Well, I guess we'll just take our random click in Indonesia. Don't do Sulawesi. Well, that's all we got. It was Palembang. Oh man. I think we saw that one last week too, somewhere in Palembang. Oh well. Let's look around. Okay, this looks very European. Oosterstrat Station. I do not even know how you pronounce STST in one word like that. Been gone a while. How's Faye? Oh, you know, just being lazy. This is Sweden. Okay. Looks Swedish. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like I said, Faye didn't really mind having no power all week. She liked that I would cuddle her when it got cold in here. Ooststrat. What? Aruba? So there's an Ooststrat, Belgium, Netherlands, Netherlands. What? What is this? Aruba is Dutch. What's happening? We're playing GeoGuessr. It places us somewhere in the world and we have to figure out where on the map we are. Yeah, I do not think that this is Aruba. Oh, Faye, cut it out. But do you guys think it really is Belgium, though? Belgium? Yeah, I feel like Belgium makes the most sense, because it does look like that area. So where was it in Belgium? It was like way up on the coast. But even then, that's like... Ooststrat. I don't think that Ooststrat is like the name of a town. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with Belgium. That's the best I can guess. Oh wow. Only 7 miles away. Just like kind of a random... Oh, it was Roeselare. That was still not too bad though. I still got enough points. Even though the first round kind of ruined our score anyway. Freaking Indonesia. Okay. Parit Baru. Sungai Air Tawar. Malaysia. Okay. Dang, it's like giving us the entire address right there. Pendidikan. Pendidikong. Okay, so where in Malaysia is this? Commentary. What was the Pendidikan? Yeah, none of this stuff is even showing up. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Selangor. What does anybody... Can anybody find this? Because, like, looking around the map, I don't have time to keep searching every word. Dewan Parit Baru. Indonesia. Here's one in Malaysia. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to go with that. Right next to Singapore. I'll go with that. 200 miles away. Hey, it's not the best daily challenge we've ever had, but it's probably not the worst. Certainly not the best stream I've ever had. One Poliviano. Hablo a 99 centavos. Después del primer monito. Okay. Lot en venta. Spanish, Brazil. Okay, so is it Spanish or Portuguese? My cousin speaks Spanish, and anytime he hears Portuguese, he's like, Portuguese, it sounds like Spanish, but it just sounds like a messed up version of Spanish. Santa Cruz. Machareti. So wait, is this also where Santa Cruz? Okay, yeah. So we're probably like in Villamontes. That's gonna be my guess. Right down here in Bolivia. Because we're looking up. There's Camiri. There, and Santa Cruz is way up there. And yeah, there's Machareti. So we're somewhere like, I think we're in this town. Yeah, see? It was that town. It's not the Philippines. No, it's not. It's Bolivia. 49.96. I'm good at looking at maps. I'm good at like judging distances and that kind of thing. Suo Masalemi Mostale Suo. Finland. Alright. Really doesn't surprise me that this is Finland. Okay. So where was it? I mean, even on the map it was some really remote place. So it's kind of along the border. Roughly 89. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to click somewhere over there. Hey, look at that. Not too bad. Dang, 20,000 points. Man, that took a lot of points away on that Indonesia one. Meow. Faye, it's not food time yet. Wait another hour. Well, we got rank 48 this time. But that's fine. Faye, quit it. Okay, let's just try a hard game. An extraordinary world. This one? I think we are in Southeast Asia somewhere. Well, this writing makes me think it's probably India or maybe Myanmar. See, just the writing. There's like a lot of different languages in India. Cambodia, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Cambodia. Oh, Faye, cut it out. Well, we can't move, so this is all we have to go off of. And just looking at this writing, I feel like it's probably Myanmar. I mean, this one, when it comes to this game, you just have to guess the general area geography. Oh, look at that. Only 70 miles away. That's actually insanely good for this game. Just for, like, random clicks. It's like, if you get within 1,000 miles, that's like a good click. As you can see here, it's not so easy. Okay, this looks kind of like it's part of the stands. Like, I'm thinking this is somewhere around the mountain ranges over here. Somewhere around Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Afghanistan. There's a lot of mountains over here. And, yeah, they tend to look similar to this. One of the stands, I'll click in stand land. Dang, I'm doing good for this game. I mean, when it first shows you, it's just like, dang, look how far away you were, like the full screen length. But then you just zoom out, and it's like, I was right on the mark. Man, at this rate, this will be my highest scoring game I've ever had on this one. The highest score I've ever gotten on An Extraordinary World is like 17,000. But I don't even think I could beat that. Now this looks like it's the Himalayas. Definitely. But which part of it? So it's like, it's probably around Nepal. Something like that. It's kind of crazy, just like... Nepal is not very close. I mean, it's kind of close to the equator, you know? But it's also just so high up that it just makes it so cold and snowy. Everest Base Camp? It's definitely possible that it's near Everest. I will click near Everest at least. There's Mount Everest. Alright, I'll just click in the mountain range. Alright, it was 100 miles away. But still, this is still a good streak. I mean, one more click like that and we'll already be above my score. And hey, we can actually move on this one. Alright, so it's got really weird road lines. This is nowhere near North America. Let's see what language this is. No passing zone. Okay. I think this might be No, this isn't Australia. They're driving on the right side. Do not pass. You shall not pass. Okay, this is kind of a weird one. Because, like, it's in English, but they're driving on the right side of the road. Canada or US? No, I mean, you gotta pay attention to these road lines. This does not look American so much. I mean, maybe. It just seems unlikely. I've never seen something like that around here. Well, the license plates make it look like maybe we are. Yeah, it's just like... This just seems so weird. Canada. South Africa. South Africa is a possibility. But then again, doesn't South Africa drive on the left too? New Zealand is on the left. There's a FedEx truck. So now I really think we're in North America. That's so weird. Like, you know, every country has its weird road lines. And I just immediately assumed that this was not it. But, I mean, I can keep looking around. At least I can move this time. Okay, now this is what I come to expect with North American road lines. Alright. So, okay, this is interesting. North 440. What is... So, what is this? Does anybody recognize this? Hawaii road sign? Okay. Hawaii, that makes sense why it looked so weird to me. And this does look like Hawaii too. So where's the 440? There's the 360, 311. There's the 440. Yeah. Alright. I may have said, yes, this is not North America. This looks way too weird. And technically it wasn't, so... But, wow! That's like a practically perfect score. Man, I've already beaten my high score, and I still have one more round. Alright, now this is quite the final round. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, man. What even is this picture? I mean, it's a really cool... This is a really cool looking picture. But... How am I supposed to tell? I mean, it's It looks very first world. Yeah, it's clearly a very well-developed country. I can't really tell if it's North America. Maybe we could see what side of the road the cars are driving on. Yeah, drone picture. Okay, so it looks like they're driving on the left side of the road. So I'm thinking this is probably somewhere in Europe. Yeah, this is a weird looking picture. I mean, yeah, it looks really cool. But I only have so much to go off of. It's Hong Kong? That might be true. This game does like to pick Asia a lot. So I'm thinking, like, just this car, it looks like it's left driving. Does Hong Kong drive on the left? Hey, what city is this? You don't want to play? Not Hong Kong. I mean, we're up in the mountains somewhere. Man, this is going to be a rough one. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a GeoGuessr drop like this. This is kind of crazy. I mean, it looks like it's a bunch of hotels. I guess just apartments. It's very interesting. I mean, there's a bunch of palm trees, so it's probably not Europe. It looks like a very tropical place, but also developed tropical place. So, I mean, like, maybe I feel like we're somewhere around this area. Could be Rio. I don't know about Brazil. Or Rio. Well, I don't want to spend forever on this, so I'm just going to click over here. I'll click around Singapore. Like I said, it's probably somewhere in this area, but I hope it's not completely off. Like in Rio or Caribbean. So you're thinking it's Brazil? I guess so. I don't know. This one's really killing me. I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, it was Venezuela, but I got no points for it though. Caracas. That was a pretty cool drop. I didn't expect Venezuela to have that nice of looking places. Huh. Well, it was it was all about luck anyway, so I mean that was crazy good for 4 of those rounds though. I mean that's a new high score for me on that game. 19,000. Yeah, that's like one of the hardest games to play because it always drops you like in the middle of the mountains or, you know, just in the middle of nowhere, not even on a road usually. Let's try another World Cities. I do like that one. Let's see, it's almost 8 o'clock. I don't think I want to go super late tonight. I'm kind of tired. I still have like 100 YouTube videos to find. Hey, look, it's the arch. What is this, like St. Louis? You guys recognize this much better than I do. I always forget. Walnut Street, St. Louis. I did get it right. I'm getting to know the world a little bit better, I guess. Yes, St. Louis. Cool. Man, imagine trying to build that thing. And then people are like dying, falling off the top while building it. They're like, what is the point of this anyway? It's like, it's just to look cool. Just keep working on it. Okay, St. Louis. I'm coming for you. We got the right city. Modern art. Well, I'll probably go for another 20 minutes. So, Musée du Fort. Ooh. Information Touristique. See, this just looks like accentuated English. France, France, Quebec, Quebec, France. Is it Quebec, France? Oh, be quiet, kitty. Is that Batman? I'm sure they just put a statue of Batman in the middle of their city. Oh, looks like it's the Pope. You know, I get them mixed up sometimes. So, it's somewhere in Quebec, Canada. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they do speak French Canadian. And look how friendly they are. They're like, look, hi Google. Saying, hey Google before smart devices were a thing. Quebec City. Okay, that's cool. Oh, is that a cruise ship? Yeah, that is a cruise ship. Dang, it looks like just a building from here. You can't even see that's on the water. Quebec City. I got my Canadian audience here tonight. Man, I spent all week sleeping. Why am I tired now? On Tuesday, I was only awake for like 12 hours. I slept for like 12 hours that night because I just had nothing better to do. I thought that by sleeping so much, then I would save up all this energy so that when my power came back, I could just marathon, stay up all day and all night. And now that it's back, I'm falling asleep again. Global fashions and bedding. Blankenberg. Blankenberg. That's a weird way to spell that. Left side of the road. You're saying Tunisia? Where in the world would you get Tunisia from this? I don't even see any Arabic writing. But that Blankenberg. Sleep doesn't work like that? So you tell me I can't just sleep for a week straight and then stay awake for a month straight after that? Just push your sleep schedule to the extreme. Miami. Man, this is not the US. R302. This looks like... I bet you this is South Africa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is South Africa. I just saw the... I think... Yeah, there's a South African flag. Designed. So, Durbanville... Where in South Africa could this be? R302. Oh, there we go. In Durban. Durban Road. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with Durban. That seems close enough. Dang it! Cape Town. Well, we got the country right. You said near Port Elizabeth, so we were both wrong. Well, we guessed the 3 cities in South Africa. 3 big ones, I think. Princess Street. Is that where princesses go? Into a tourist trap souvenir shop? Chang'an, Pul, Victoria Stit, and Rachorud. Chang'an, Pul. Dang, this is some cool looking buildings. I feel like I've got to tilt my head to look at it. Whoa, this is crazy. Baraz, Basa Road. Bugis. Nations Cup 2019. Said Singapore? Oh. Way too clean to be New York. Yeah, Singapore is one of the cleanest cities in the world. Partially because they'll freaking throw you in jail just for chewing gum. Or for littering. Hey guys, are we in Singapore right now? Definitely looks like it. They seem like a very elitist city. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Singapore for a final answer. Oh, Faye's getting into a fight with the mirror again. She goes up to the mirror and she's just like pawing at it. Singapore seems like a cool place if I had something to do there. See, I'm not one to just like fly into a random city and just find something to do. Like, I've tried that in multiple cities and I'm just not good at finding fun. Like, I have to plan things out and know what I'm doing. So like, let's say I had an event to go to in Singapore, then it would be cool. But I'm not just gonna fly there just to wander around. That's kind of expensive. I wouldn't do anything. Like, Las Vegas is probably the only place that I can just show up to with no plans and find something to do. Because with that place, I just wander the strip. Like, I don't even really spend money there. I just look, I go for like a 4-mile walk through all the casinos. Just walking in and out of all the places and just exploring. And if I find something cool, I'll do it. That's like, it takes that level of busyness. It takes that busy of a city for me to find something to do. Oh man, what are we doing on the sidewalk? Get me back on the road. I hate that. Sometimes the street view controls get messed up. UV Express Service. Got a picture of a gun on the back. Welcome, Quezon City. Well, they could have given us a little bit of challenge here. Where is Quezon City? Near Manila? The Philippines? Am I even saying that right? Quezon? Quezon sounds way too much of an English pronunciation. Sounds like some sort of science fiction name. Fee, go do your thing. I'll feed you in a little bit. So you're saying it's near Manila? There's Quezon City. Sweet. Not bad. We only messed up South Africa. That was the only one we got wrong, but we got the right country. I'm really impressed by this World Cities game that they've got over 1,000 locations. You'd think that with a game called World Cities, it would only pick, you know, like the top 50 cities in the world. But, I mean, this gives it a lot more replayability and adds a lot more challenge when it picks more than just the biggest cities. That's why I think that this is one of the better games. Ingreso, Plaza Via, Promarts, Home Center. And again, like, I get dropped into places, I'm like, where in the world is this? Because, like, sometimes you can tell where you are just by the socio-economic status of the city that you've been dropped in. So sometimes you get dropped in, like, a really run-down place Like, you can really tell when you're in an African city a lot of the time. And you can usually tell if you're in, like, a Southeast Asian city just by, like, the way that, not just the language of the signs and everything, but by the architecture style and by how crowded it is and by how run down it might look. And, like, obviously I'm going to always recognize American cities just because of the signage. But then you get dropped into places like this where I'm just like, it feels kind of like Mexico, kind of like just Central or South America. Hello, dog. Is there a leash on that dog, or is he just... Okay, yeah, it looks like a service dog. Walking way far out there. Barcelona? Oh. Barcelona, huh? So we're in Spain? This looks much more like South America, but, I mean... Yeah, you guys are all saying it's Spain. I mean, I could believe it. It's not too far-fetched. Alright, I'll go with Spain. That seems pretty good. Oh! Come on, guys. Were you guys just pulling a prank on me? It was Peru. It was 6,000 miles away. I said it was South America. Well then. Well, we're on round 2 and our score is 2. See, this is starting to feel fairly American in this one. Okay, maybe Canadian. So this is somewhere in Canada, I think. Or... Wait, these license plates... I'm getting thrown off here. Queen... Glebe Park, Casino, Cabaret, National Museum of Australia. Well, it's, Australia is not quite Canada. But, I mean, Australia is just like the US's cousin. You know? The USA is just part of a family. You've got... Like, we were talking about this before. That Canada is the big sister. Mexico's the little brother. Australia's the cousin. The European... All of Europe is like your extended family that you don't see very often, but like you kind of get along with them sometimes, but more often than not you just get into fights with them. That's US and Europe, I think. Woden and Kuma. So, are we like Melbourne? Acton, Australia. Like right here? Australian Capital Territory. Is that the right place? Find out why Fernwood members are the most satisfied gym customers in Australia. Well, I would like to find that out. But, alas, I am 10,000 miles away. Looked up the museum. Acton. Where is Acton? That sounds weird. Alright, I'll find it. Acton. Canberra. Okay. That makes sense. Hey, it was in that spot that I was asking about. 2 miles. Alright, first one we got 2 points. Second one we got within 2 miles. So, this is a game of number 2s. Sterling House. Well, we're driving on the left side of the road. It looks kind of New Zealand-ish. Maybe. Maybe not. Event parking restrictions apply. Welcome to Melbourne Street. Oh, it's not New Zealand, it's Australia again. Do you think we're in Melbourne? Would it surprise anybody if this was Melbourne? I mean, I'm fine clicking on Melbourne. Even though it just said Melbourne Street. And sometimes that's enough to just like completely throw you off and be the wrong place. I'm gonna do it. It was Adelaide. Like I said, they like to throw you off with those street names. But it wasn't that far away. So like, when it comes to the World Cities game, usually I'll say you get a full point if you guess the city right. You get a half point if you guess the right country, but not the right city. I think that sounds fair, because like we get the half point a lot, which it's like I don't want to completely discredit those because when you get it really close. But okay, this feels pretty American. This looks like California. Yeah, I think this is probably somewhere in California. I would say LA. Maybe. I don't know, let's keep looking around. I mean, it's very obviously America, at least. And I'm sure of it this time. It's not Australia. For the third time. I mean, you see these trees in California all the time. In some ways, I kind of miss the geography of California. But everything else about it, I'm kind of glad I live pretty far away. Not LA. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Some of the signs don't quite look like LA. I mean, this sort of does. But is it north or south of LA? Man, whenever I see neighborhoods and trees and stuff like this, just like the aesthetic of Southern California, it's just like, this just looks like every movie I always watch. Like every movie and TV show, whenever they're like in the suburbs, it always looks similar to this. And it's like, it's similar to where I'm at in Salt Lake City, but just slightly not quite. Just like the different trees, the different plants, the different types of roads. They just have a different style, I guess. SoCal. Yes, we are in SoCal, but we gotta figure out what city. Could be San Diego. Could be LA. Could be... I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's kind of cold right now. Like, this was probably taken in the fall or the winter. I don't know. I don't mind driving around. It's kind of interesting just to look. 916. What is the area code of 916? I'm sure California has a lot of area codes. You know, it also wouldn't even surprise me if we were actually over in like Arizona too. That could be a possibility. It's not a surprisingly a low amount of input on this one. Sacramento? I mean, I'm not opposed to it being Sacramento. Adopt a street, Edison Avenue. Oh, so did you guys look up the area code? Oh, hold on. San Francisco to the north and Reno to the other way. I think Oh, this is hard. So the I-80, I know I-80 comes over this way. Maybe this is Sacramento, you're right. Alright, I'm just gonna go with Sacramento. Nice, we actually got it. Faye, wait! Meow. She's so noisy. Oh yeah? Yeah, I don't trust anybody after that Barcelona. LV, what is this, Latvia? Or is that Las Vegas, the country? Swedbank. I would guess that we are in Latvia. Lithuania. Riga. You know, let's just go for like a YOLO click. Oh, look at that. First guess. First thought. I see 2 letters on a billboard and I know exactly where in the world we are. View summary. Alright. I'm going to play one more game tonight. We're going to play... Oh, I forgot I added another one. Let's do A Diverse World for our last game. And then I can go feed Faye. And I can get ready for bed soon. Ooh. This looks like the Midwest. This looks like Kentucky. So we're doing a full diverse world, but that doesn't mean we can't get rural US, which this definitely looks like something in this area, which I've never been there, but I've seen a lot of GeoGuessr drops over there. Nice train. That looks cool. Driving a train's probably really fun. Looks like Kentucky. I'd say driving a train would be cool the first time you went down a route. It would get obnoxious going down the same route over and over again, though. Jerusalem MB Church. Man, I just like how much space everybody seems to have. Like, nobody lives very close together. Notice whenever we're in, like, a really crowded city, whenever we're in, like, I don't know, like Paris or Lisbon, Portugal, or something like that, where I'm just like, oh man, everyone's so close together, it just looks so claustrophobic. I wouldn't want to live there. But then I see places like this, and I'm like, this is kind of nice. All I need in a place is a Walmart, a Costco, and fast internet. So, I mean, if I can get those 3 things out in a place like this, especially if it's cheap, I would probably go for it. So I can kind of make out the license plates. Some of them seem like they're green, maybe. I don't know. This is, like I said, it's somewhere over on that side. And Granny's out getting the mail. Minnesota plates or Ohio. Kentucky has blue and white. Well, I mean, yeah, everyone's kind of picking around this area, so I'll just go with that. Oh, it was Mississippi, or it was right on the border between Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. It was right next to Memphis. Alright. It was a good enough general area. Some green hills. Green hills of Stranglethorn. This is an interesting looking place. Kinda looks like, I was gonna say like Africa, maybe Madagascar. But that's kind of far-fetched. Well, I'm looking for it. Faye's just staring at me. This is a tough one. We're way out in the countryside. I don't think that I would guess the UK here. Maybe New Zealand. It's way out here in the green hills. I don't know. Something about this seems a little bit too green, too yellow. It's hard to say. Does the UK even have big mountains like this? I don't know. Never really thought about that. I hate it when there's just no signs, like no text. Danger, live wires. Okay, what country has live wires? Oh, man. Not Norway. I mean, I'm thinking this is like Australia. Not Norway. We've got a lot of not Norway in the chat. See, like, just these bushes. Just kind of make me think it's Australia. And the trees. I don't know, this is kind of a hard one. It's so bland, like there's nothing I can see. Okay. I'm gonna have to throw out a guess soon. License plate shape? I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of sheep here. I'm just gonna have to go with New Zealand, I guess. That seems like the only real... That's... Hey, I got the country right. Like I said, it was an interesting landscape. It didn't seem too American. And this is the stands. Oh. This kind of feels like, yeah, Russian area. This is probably Kazakhstan, I think. Yeah, I'd be willing to believe that we're in Kazakhstan right now. In the mountains. Probably somewhere nearby. Over there. I thought it was crazy. Kazakhstan is actually Cyrillic too. All the other stands are much more Arabic. Oh, that one's got a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna just click right over there. I like the feeling of that. Whoa! I was not expecting to get that close, honestly. I guess after doing that video on Kyrgyzstan, I just seem to really know this mountain range. Okay, we're on round 4. So this one and then the next one, and that'll be the end of the night. And then tomorrow I have to make my YouTube Analyze video, which I was supposed to have up today. But for those of you who missed the beginning of the stream, my power was out all week long. Mason City and Charles City. My power was out from Tuesday morning until today. Minimum 40? That's weird. I've never seen a minimum speed like that before. I mean, it's kind of a given most of the time that you shouldn't drive too slow, but... Iowa? Iowa. Okay, where are we? Mason City? Why I didn't do a live stream on Friday? I usually only live stream on Sundays. I barely managed to get power back in time to make this stream. Mason City and Charles City. I'm probably not that close to Mason City. But, I mean, there's Charles City. Yeah. That's close enough. 9 miles away, I'll take it. Okay, last round of the night. Let's get it. Oh, this is cool. We're on an island. Whoa. What is that out there? Is that just clouds? Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, Faye, are you pouting? Minimum speed limits. Meow. Notice no trespassing. I noticed that. Alright, this is kind of a weird one too. This one kind of feels like Hawaii. If not, then just some other island off the coast. It looks like it's still American. I don't know. It could be Hawaii, but at the same time, it looks pretty remote. Like, there's not a lot of houses here. I just know Hawaii does have a lot of people living there. And this still could be Hawaii. Oh, there's a sign. What? Hilo. Laundrophobe. Hilo. Hilo high. Okay, so we're on the island of Hawaii. Okay, and that's the game. Not a bad game. 21,000 for our finale. Well, sorry the stream was broken up into 2 videos tonight. It'll be kind of weird. But oh well. I don't really I don't care about this channel much anymore. I've lost a full 10% of my subscriber base this year on this channel. And I've lost like 90% of my viewers. But that's okay. I think YouTube Analyze seems kind of promising. I've got some fun plans for YouTube Analyze right now. Like the secret video challenge. It's just the beginning. But yeah, thanks for coming to the live stream. And I guess I will see you guys next time.